Okay, we're in here. So I'm very excited to be having a conversation with an artist that I personally think is about to be one of the next big names out of Chicago. You're somebody whose music that I've been enjoying a lot recently, and you know what I'm saying? You hail from a very, very famous place. So I'm very excited to have a conversation with you. This is the first time we've ever spoken. And you know what I'm saying? I hope that I can learn a little bit more about where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? I mean nothing but
For sure.
respect. I'm here with Derky from O Block. Derky, how are you doing, my man?
I'm doing good, bro. You know, I had to really come in and tap in with you. I had to really ain't listen from the outside people, and you know, I had to really tap in with you and see like what's going on with you, bro. And like I told you, like with the Vaughn shit, I know that's the way you interact with your fans and shit. But you know, he at the end of the day, bro, he still got family. At the end of the day, that's the only thing that I don't like about the shit. Cause his kids gonna see the shit at a certain time in their life. That's the only, like I told you, that's the only problem I had with you. But you know, we locked in. You put me on your platform. You finna give me a shot for the people to really know who I am.
Well, you know what I'm saying? We got you in the building, Durkee. You know what I'm saying? I understand where you're coming from, and we're going to get into all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not,
For
you know,
sure.
I'm open to talking about anything, any topics that you want to cover, any of my past, any of your past. But like, I want to take this as an opportunity to shine a light on the new generation of rappers that are coming
For
out of O
sure.
Block. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nothing but respect. And honestly, man, I feel like your music, like, I feel like you really got a talent. I feel like people are just about to wake up to how much
Yeah.
talent the new generation of O Block have out there. And so I really want to drill deep into your story because from what I
For
understand, you've never
sure.
done an interview before, right?
No, not for real. Like not no real interview. I did probably Camp Capone, but I ain't really we ain't really talk about nothing for real.
Well, like I want to start from the beginning, man, because like obviously you are one of the new voices that's coming out of O Block. It's a very famous block. You know what I'm saying? There's been a
Yeah.
lot of people, and it ain't just Von. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of people over the years, from Chief Keef, you know, Boss Top. I know Dirk's not from O Block, but you know what I'm saying that.
That's how I be looking at myself. Like I be feel like everything was planned to be how it is. Like first it was Chief Keef. First it was Vaughn. I mean, I feel like now it's me.
Hey, bro, listen, I feel like your music is hard, and I feel like you're one of the people that I actually think coming out of Chicago, because obviously, like, the thing about Chicago is, right, look, we keep it real, there's a lot of death, a lot of danger,
Yeah, a lot of
uh,
death for sure.
but you're one of the people I feel like who's kind of doing the rapping and the singing, and you're kind of doing that pain
Yeah,
music. That there's only a couple artists over the years that have really been able to really kind of like put that pain into music in a way that's really
yeah.
artistic. I feel like you're about to be one of those people.
That my shit just so authentic. Like I don't rap none like that's not going on in my life or something. Like when my pain music, I want to talk about like me seeing traumatized and shit, all the shit I seen type shit. Like, but when I make drill songs, that's just like what's going on in the streets right now.
Man, I want to ask you, bro. Like, I want you to take me all the way back to the start. So, where did
From
you
the
grow up? Did you grow up in O Block, or did you move
Yeah,
around Chicago a
I
lot?
moved in O Block. I moved in O Block when I was 2 years old. I ain't moved out of that till I was like 16, 17. Up in
So,
high school.
what year? Like, you know, what I'm saying. I know some people they don't always like to say exactly how old they are and shit. But like, what kind of years were you kind of like? You know, the years that you were growing up in O Block. Like, what were those years? Were we talking like the early 2000s? Like, you seem like a
The
young
early
guy.
2000, yeah, early 2000. It was so fun around that time because everybody wanted to be around us. Like every hood wanted to be around us. Everybody wanted to be around. Like we had to lit hood that everybody went go to. So it was so fun for us. Like we ain't have to really worry about nothing. Like people used to actually fight then, you know, before guns and all that. But it was real fun back then. Like we was always like the trend topic of Chicago, even before this rap shit.
That's the thing, man. A lot of my documentaries, especially recently, I'll be trying to go real back to like the early history from all the way even back to like I'm even like before you were born, before I was born, back to the 80s and the 90s, and like that shit changed a lot. Did you ever hear a lot of stories like from I don't know, like from your parents or from like uncles about what Chicago was like way back in the day? Like, were you ever aware of how it used to be?
Like at first, like my mom ain't want me to go outside. Type of thing. Like, I used to be like, oh, why you on that? But I really like what's out there. Don't have to. my own people. I see what you trying to supply me.
Oh, yo, sorry, bro. You gone a little quiet. Did you cover your speaker or something? It's gone a little quiet. Say something. I think I lost the sound for a second. Hang on. Are you on speakerphone? I can't hear you suddenly, bro. I'm really sorry, man. I can't hear you. You're super quiet. I don't know what it is. You've gone mad quiet all of a sudden. Something changed.
Hold on.
Oh, there we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Perfect, bro. That's all good. Sorry, so I missed the last part.
There you go.
Again.
Yeah, but I was just saying, like, my mama ain't want me to go outside at first. Like, when I used to be like, damn, all the kids outside. Why you don't want me outside so much? Till I really went out and seen, like, what she was trying to protect me from.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to dig deep, man, because like I truly want to understand like where it is you're coming from. Like, you know, like you say, growing up in Chicago, it sounds like, you know, they came with a lot of good and a lot of bad. Like, you're from a real lit place, but at the same time, that comes with a lot of danger. Like, when you were growing up,
it's a lot of bad. It's some good, some good, but it's more bad than good for real.
So, like, when you was growing up,
like, this city hate this city hate, like, they ain't like how other cities did. They come together. This city hate, like, when they see somebody doing good, they want to find a way to make them not do good.
Like, what were some of the early experiences growing up that you saw that like kind of made you who you are? Like, you know, I'm sure you've been through a lot of shit over the years. I'm sure you had good and bad times growing up. But were there any experiences that like, really affected you?
Like, at first I wanted to play sports. Like, I didn't even want to hang out. Like, any one of my homies, like, I was always around. Like, they always know I want to play sports. I want to be out the way type shit. Like, but I couldn't do that. Like, cause when I wasn't even in this shit, like, I was getting shot at on my hood, like, all type of shit as a kid type shit. Look. And I like, what if I'm getting shot at now? So when I grow, what else you think I'm be around?
What would you say is like some of the earliest experiences you had? Like, you say you were getting shot at as a kid. Like, when was realistically, bro? I grew up very different. You know what I'm saying?
Probably when I'm standing in the hood with a couple of my homies and shit. I'm a kid. Like, I'm like 13, 14. One of my homies get a beam put on their body, and then somebody just start shooting, and we just running type shit. Like motherfucker put a beam on one of my homies, we just run type shit, getting shot at, and we kids, we ain't even in this shit yet.
How young are we talking when shit like that's going down?
Like 12, 13.
12, 13, bro, that's crazy. So like, the thing that must be crazy is like, is that just like older people that you don't even know yet? Like, do you got ops at 12, or is that just
like
how
older people that don't? Yeah, it's older people that's, you know, going through their little thing right now, you know, from the other side. But they, you know, they trying to shoot at anybody. They think everybody from O Block, everybody that live in O Block is O Block. That's basically how it was. Like, everybody that's living O Block got to be from O Block type shit. Like, you couldn't be no outsider.
Damn, because like, obviously, look, I ain't gonna ask any police type questions, but like, you know, I know a lot about what goes on over there, and one of the scary things is that like, you got people that hate you just a couple blocks over, right? So realistically, every time you go outside, you're risking your life as young as 12. That's really how it is.
For sure.
So like, you know, growing up in those situations, like, I'm sure there was a lot of scary situations, but at the same time, like, you and your friends, like, you probably stick together and you have good times. Like, you know, you still running around, being bad kids, having a good time.
Yeah.
Like, what's the good side of growing up in Chicago?
Oh yeah, so fun. We had the party. We had the best parties. Like, the parties, being outside with your friends, throwing rocks at each other. We used to shoot dice, like, with fake money. Like, we used to steal fake money from the school and shoot dice with the fake money.
That's crazy, man. So like, is there a moment when it's like you guys kind of grow up a little bit and then suddenly you're getting a little real money and you got to swap out the fake money for the real money?
Yeah, once we got older, we transitioned that.
That's crazy,
man. Definitely.
So like, this is something I've always, like, I kind of been aware of this, but like, in the UK, I'm from England, like, I'm from London, and it's very cold. We get rain, we get snow. Chicago seems like the weather's kind of a little bit like England. Like, is it rainy and cold out there in the winter?
Oh, it's super cold in the winter. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like, it get rainy, snowy, dry. In the winter, it's cold for sure.
So like, you know what I'm saying? In what goes on in the winter? Like, does everyone just stay inside? Like, you guys just stay indoors
Now,
and
like
like,
in
or are
the
you still
winter,
out?
like that's the time. In the winter time is like the most time you will fuck around to die. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like the
Really?
winter time when the motherfucker like you will catch a motherfucker walking. It's cold. Motherfuckers in cars. That's when you will catch a motherfucker lacking for real. The winter
Mm.
time.
Damn. So like, keep it real with me, man. Like, you must have seen a lot of crazy shit as a youngster. You know, I heard a lot of stories. I think I remember I heard a lyric in like a G Herbo song or something where he said like, where he said he'd seen someone get killed at like 10 or 11. Like, you know, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but like, you know, these are the kind of situations that are going on in your area when you're growing up. Like, you know,
Yeah,
people getting
like
killed and
that's what goes on. Like my big homie Sherrod, I was just like before he died, my big homie Sherrod, before he died, I was just coming from the pizza store. Like he walked past me, I'm like, "What up, big bro?" and everything. Like next morning, I woke up, he dead, type shit. Like you don't know when your time or the next person's time. You just shit just happens so fast in Chicago.
oh man, I'm really sorry to hear that, man, because like, you know, no matter what age you are, when you lose someone close to you, you know, that's going to have a huge effect on you.
For
And like
sure.
those kind of things, you know what I'm saying? That obviously really develops like who you are as a person, and going through that kind of trauma young, that must have like, you know, given you a lot of like difficult
Yeah, like
feelings
it
that
woke up a beast. Like I woke up like
mm,
a beast. Like it could be me. Like okay, now I gotta start protecting myself now.
mm.
Like that's when my mama she moved me out of like off my block. Like when I was in high school after my homie J Money died, cause she knew like yeah he gonna be out here. Is he get dead or jail? He gonna be if I don't get him out this environment at this point. Cause when J Money died, like that was like a real big loss.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that. So like, you know, something I feel like never gets really talked about is like, you know, you hear about drill rappers and people in Chicago, a lot of people getting killed, but like, what's the conversation like with your mom? Like when, you know, when the word spreads or you go home and, you know, someone you know, got a friend, a young person's lost their life, like, you know, does
Like
your mom
my mama she from the streets. I ain't gonna lie to you. She like a real gangster for real. Like she already been through with her like where she from and shit. Cause she was from the projects, so she already been through her little shit. So she already from the street. She know what's going on. She just seen people die and all that shit. She been in shootout. So she just try to tell me what not to do and make me move the right way. And I'm happy I got her to give me that knowledge and shit to make sure I'm moving the right way. Cause I could have been gone a long fucking time ago. I got shot. I got shot to my damn self.
Damn. So, like, you know, tell me about a conversation like that with your mum. I mean, like you say, you know, I've definitely heard stories of like different rappers that have kind of had, you know, different relationships, whether they're moms or their fathers in their life. But like, what's that like as far as like your mom
She
kind of
just
sitting you
she
down and telling you
encouraged
how to
me to
operate?
stay away from the bullshit and just keep doing music. Like it was in 20 times I'm finna crash. I could have been in jail, all type of shit. My mom always saved me. Like when I was a juvenile, I caught a case for like robbery, like strong arm robbery. But my mama, the people that blame me for the strong arm robbery and shit, my mama paid them off and all type of shit to make sure I don't catch that case. That's why I love my mama for sure. She one of the realest niggas, real than a lot of niggas. I swear to God.
Man, it sounds like you're lucky, man. It sounds like you got a real good relationship with your mom. You know, not everybody got that kind of situation going on, so that's a blessing.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Like everybody know my mama. She nation. Everybody know my mama for sure.
Hey, that's
Well,
lit,
for
man. So like
everybody.
it sounds like, you know, O Block it's like a real tight community, you know what I mean? It sounds like people really know each other and look out for each other and like,
Yeah,
you know,
I ain't gonna lie. That's how it all started. Like my big homies, they had their crowd, but then when the little homies had their crowd, like, but we was all always tight. But when like motherfuckers grow up and get older, the new generation come in. The new generation, the new generation, they just wanna do anything just to get a name. They don't even know the history of the shit for real.
I feel like there's a lot of
But
history, you know what I mean? It's like people really need to know that like it's deeper than just, you know, the couple most famous rappers, right? Like
yeah, it's the
it's
shit,
so much deeper.
all that.
So like
Like niggas, people don't be knowing the history, so that's why the new generation is so snaked out and goofy and doing goofy shit, cause they just trying to earn the name.
Like, what are some things about Chicago that maybe people have gotten wrong? Like, I know a lot of people have their ideas and their preconceived notions, whether it's Chicago or O Block or just that whole area. Like, what is it do
Like
you feel like
yeah,
people need
like
to get straight?
it's really good. It's really a good place to be. Like it, if you supposed to be there, it's a good place to be. You will have some fun, but it comes with bullshit like everywhere. But it's really a good neighborhood for real.
Do you feel like you had anything? Do you feel like you had maybe like a different mindset or something different about you from the other people around you that maybe like kept you out of trouble? Because you know what I'm saying, you made it out. You're still here, where a lot of people maybe
My
didn't.
mindset is because I did everything like everything early, like the shit I want to do in the streets and everything. I did it all early, so now that I'm older, I can really like that shit was stupid. Like I really like yeah, that shit was stupid. That shit wasn't worth it. I really see that I got a gift and I can really get my family out like real rich.
So like, it sounds like you got big goals, man, and big ambition, you know, in the music. So like, where is it you're trying to get to? Like, what's the vision for Derky?
I'm trying to be the best. I'm trying to be the best for my block. I'm trying to put I'm trying to put my whole hood back on to how we was before we lost V-Roy. I'm trying to bring joy to my city. I'm trying to bring happiness to I'm trying to get back to my community. I'm trying to be him for real.
Hey, I think you got that potential, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that you're one of the people that I feel like has come through and really captivated me. Like, there's been a couple of your songs that have really been tracks that I've just had on repeat. Like, I think
For
it's
sure.
is it Bleed in It? Is that the one?
Yeah, bleeding, yeah, for sure.
That one, bro. That one has been in rotation for me for a long time, man. There's something about
For sure.
the melodies
Love
and
for
shit
sure.
that you be hitting in that song, man. That's like on another level.
Yeah,
So like a
motherfuckers
lot of
can't do
Chicago
that
rappers can't do that.
yeah, you don't see people from my you don't even see the too many people from my hood like do shit like that. Like I'm trying to be really one of one type shit.
So, like, let me ask you this, man. Sorry if this is a weird question, but like, did you have like singing lessons or something growing up? Because like, you got a voice that stands out.
No, I didn't though. That's the crazy part. I didn't.
Damn, yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like you come in with something different, man, and
But
especially with the melodies. Like, I don't know how you come
yeah,
up with these kind
with
of
the really
melodies
with
with
the
rap.
singing shit, my grandma like a long time ago, my grandma used to take me to church and shit, and I started singing in the choir and shit
Really?
when
So
I
that's
was
how you
young
got it.
type shit. So that's really what that singing shit came from.
Okay. So like, could you ever see yourself doing almost like, you know, like a pop record or like, I feel like someone I look up to in music from Chicago is Juice World. And I feel like he was able to kind of almost go beyond rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
To the mainstream.
I could do everything. I ain't even gonna lie, country music, all that,
I feel like that's
love
something you can
music, I could
do.
do everything.
You hear people like Lil Durk doing the whole kind of Morgan Wallen type thing, and I feel like some of those songs are the biggest crossovers. You know what I'm saying? You need to link up with like a country artist out of Nashville or some shit.
Yeah,
Like
I
a
definitely
collab.
do that.
That'd be lit, man.
I definitely do that.
So like, as far as like, you know, I know the subject of your matter, the subject matter of your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, bleeding it. You know, it's about like the pain that you've been through. You know, the situations that you've lived
Yeah,
through.
it's just it's all definitely.
So
Like
what?
when I record something like that, I just wanted to be real, like what's really like how I'm feeling. Like that it's like music my therapy for real.
Do you feel like it's difficult for yourself or even like people from Chicago to open up and be kind of vulnerable about your feelings? Because like it can be hard
Yeah, because
to
it's
be
like
honest.
people will take some they hear, then they'll run with it.
Mm.
They
It's,
don't be really knowing the real story of it.
do you ever feel like you know what I'm saying, before you had your music to kind of put those emotions into, like did you have an outlet for that kind of those kind of feelings, or like did you need
Nah, I was like,
music?
nah, see that's why I was always angry. I was trying to do something to somebody or fight somebody, something like music really helped me like change my life for real. Like when I got shot, I made a promise to God, like I'll leave the street shit alone, focus on my music. Just as long as you keep me here, just keep me here. Like even my doctors told me I'm a lucky person. I done seen so many people that get shot in the same spot as me, but they don't make it.
Where can I ask, bro? Where was it you got shot, man?
I got shot like in my spine, like the bullet got stuck like right close to my spinal cord.
Damn, that's crazy. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they ain't walking after that type of shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Man.
when it first happened, I couldn't walk a shit. I had to learn how to walk again, all that.
Wow, that's crazy. So how long did recovery take you from getting shot, man? It must have been a
It
while.
took me like to real life be walking right to me like I say like 2 years, 2 3 years.
Wow. So in that kind of situation, like this is gonna sound like a weird question, but I'm from the UK. Everything's different here. Like,
Yeah.
did you get some crazy hospital bill? Like when you get shot, is that like 20 racks that you got to
No,
pay to get fixed up?
if you got insurance, you good. I mean, see, I got
Okay.
insurance and shit, so I was good. But if you ain't got insurance, hell yeah, they gonna send a bill right to your motherfucker fucking door.
Damn. So do you know people that's happened to like where they got shot and then they got a damn hospital bill that's like just some crazy wrecks?
Hell yeah. But
Damn,
people
bro.
don't be paying that shit for real.
What are they gonna do, right? Like if you're already kind of in the streets, you
They
know what I'm
just add
saying?
it on. They just add what they get hurt again. They gonna add it on to the bill.
Just add it to my tab, man. Fuck it.
Right. They just
That's
add it on to
crazy.
the bill. But like, yeah, that's why I salute you definitely for this, bro. Cause like it's people from my hood. Like I feel like I'm being blackballed or something. Cause everybody I talk to is like you tell me like I'm supposed to be bigger than what I am. Like I ain't niggas ain't trying to help me because they know I'm bigger and I'm better. Niggas ain't trying to see me win, but I shout out everybody else that's trying to see me win. That's why I need everybody that's watching this shit to go run my YouTube. Get me to 10K subscribers. I swear to God, I got something for y'all. Y'all give me to 10K subscribers, bro. Rock with me, y'all. Y'all rock with me. Go rock with me, man.
Hey, you heard it, people. I want to see everybody subscribing to Derky's channel, man. I want to
For
see
sure.
the next drop. I want to see some big numbers, man. So, like, what are you loading up? Like, is there new music coming? What's the grand vision for, like, 20?
Man, I
About to be
swear
a
I've
good
been in
year.
the studio working so hard. Like I ain't even been going to sleep trying to write music because I'm trying to make sure I come correct. Like this probably the best music I ever made, and I know this year coming up, this my time
It's going to be a good year for you, man. I feel good.
for sure.
So, you touched on it a little bit. I feel like maybe I'm reading between the lines of some of the shit that you said, but it sounds like, what I mean, there's maybe in Chicago a little bit of a culture of like almost like crabs in a bucket. Like some people don't want to see you win in Chicago. Is that true?
Yeah, yeah, that is crazy. It be the niggas like you been around too. Like they don't be wanting. They don't want you bigger than what they is. They want you to stay in your same position because they see what you got going on and they see like if you had the buzz and shit that they had to have on their name, they know like you taking off. You won't need them. Like they scared. But you can't stop what something that's got what God got. You can't stop it.
What do you think it is that makes people do that? Do you think it's like competitiveness, or do you think
Because
it's like
because you can't rap, they can't rap and shit like I do.
it's kind of like jealousy?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I think that's a real difficult thing, especially in Chicago, because unfortunately, a lot of talented people, I feel like when someone comes
Then
through,
if you especially you know that you don't really be around me and you not in my crowd and you not gonna benefit from me getting on. I was like what the fuck like I ain't helping this nigga, but we still from the same hood. It's like it's a lot of niggas that could have put me in real life play for my hood type shit, but they don't want to do it because it's like they know they ain't gonna benefit from it.
I feel like sometimes shit like that happens for a reason, and it's almost like people don't help you out, but it shows you their true colors, and then it forces you to do it on your own. And when you do it on
Yeah,
your
that
own, they
make you
can't take it
way
from you.
stronger. Like it make you way stronger.
Mm, mm. Yeah, man. I feel like when you create your own lane, and I feel like that's what you're doing, because I feel like what you're doing is kind of different from what a lot of other people are doing. I feel like it's
Yeah,
better for you to take. It might take you a little longer to get going, but I feel like
for
once people
sure.
wake up, it's gonna be it's gonna be bigger for you, and you're gonna have your own lane. And a lot of people, they like to put someone on, and then if they, what I'm saying, if they blow up, they want to be able to say, "Oh, I made that person," and like sometimes
Yeah, I
that's a
made
debt.
him. I did that. Ain't nobody gonna be able to say that with me.
Mm, mm. So, all right, let me switch gears, man. Let me switch gears. I just want to know some Chicago culture, man. What's the food like in Chicago? What are you guys
I ain't gonna lie.
like?
Oh yeah, the food real good. The
Yeah,
food great.
what are you guys
Like you
eating,
gonna see
man?
some shit you never seen before, and you eat it, you gonna be like, damn, this shit so good. I gotta take it back with me.
If I come to the O, man, where we go? Where we going for dinner? What kind of food we spots we pulling up to?
All right, I'm taking you go get a piece of puff. I gotta take you get a piece of puff right across the
Okay.
street. I gotta take you right by Von Muir Parkway Subs. I gotta take you there.
Bro, I'm trying to pull up, man. I gotta keep it real with you, bro. Look, keep it real, man. Certain people say I can't come to Chicago, bro. Like, am I good or is
That
it really
shit
like that?
cap, bro. That shit
Yeah?
cap. You can come to the city, bro.
You
That
sure,
shit
bro?
cap.
I gotta check in or something. Can I check in with you?
Man, you just when you ever touch the city, just hit my line. We going whatever you want to go.
Where?
Bro, you straight, you thrill. I
I
got
never been to
security,
Chicago, man.
everything for you. You will be straight, like no worries.
I never been, man. So what? Like, if I was coming to Chicago for a vacation, man, what are the spots you would suggest I hit up? Like, whether I'm a tourist or whether on some rap shit or some
Oh yeah,
food
you
shit. Like,
definitely
where
got
we
to come
going?
down. You got to go explore downtown. You know, explore a couple of restaurants.
For
You
sure,
know,
man.
do a little couple fun little things out there. You know, it's some shit to do.
Hey, this is the question. I know a lot of people are going to be asking this, man. What are the females in Chicago saying? Are they going to be rocking with my accent?
They gonna love you. I ain't gonna lie. They
Yeah.
gonna love you. They gonna love you out here. I ain't gonna lie. You might get you 3 or 4 women.
Oh man. Hey, listen. Hey, I'm about to book the next flight. If that's the case, bro, that sounds
For
lit.
sure, you definitely. They gonna definitely love you, man. The females out here, they love. Especially, they gonna know who you is. If that's him, they gonna be so thirsty, broski. They gonna be like, damn.
Bro, I'm trying to
They
pull
wouldn't
up, man.
probably even believe you up here though, for real.
I'm trying to come to like a lit Chicago house party. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be a safe one, but like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
oh
saying?
yeah, for sure. Like, I don't even do no parties if it ain't safe.
Mm. Yeah, I heard a few
Mm,
stories, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my security sorted and all that.
yeah, oh no, that like with that, like it's like where you be and who you with. Like, if you with some motherfuckers that be with some goofy motherfuckers and got people that's gonna drop they low and all type of shit, like hell yeah, something bound to happen. But like with people I be around now, and people I be with, I be try to be around people that get some money and ain't no bullshit type shit. Like
Yeah, that's the thing,
everybody
man.
ain't that'll never happen because ain't nobody on no bullshit. Ain't nobody finna drop no low, and we don't even hang around broke ass females that be on that type of time.
This is the thing, bro. I look. I live in the UK. It's very quiet. It's very safe, and like,
I definitely want to slide out there too, for sure.
hey, you got to, bro. You got to, man. The UK would show you hella love as well, because like UK drill rappers, like they look up to
Yeah,
Chicago like the gods, man.
yeah. I got a couple UK drill rappers that be fucking with me.
Yeah, like who do you rock with from the UK, man? Any names that kind of come to mind off the top of your
My
head that
boy
you rock
Trap,
with?
my boy Trap 110.
Yeah, hell yeah, he's fire.
Yeah, that's my dog. He came to Chicago. You know, he was in O Block and shit with
Yeah,
me and
man.
everything.
That was a big moment, man, for the UK. People went crazy when he pulled up to O Block, man.
Yeah,
Not many
yeah.
UK people doing
He
that.
definitely he was in that bitch good,
Mm.
great.
Hey, was you there? Was you there in O Block when that dude from Channel 5, Andrew Callahan, pulled up?
Are you talking about the? Are you? I think yeah, I know. No, I went out there that day, but I
Okay.
came outside the next day. I know exactly what you talking about.
Yeah. I feel like you know what I'm saying. I feel like if I pull up, like it's gonna be like when he pulled up. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like he seemed a little out of place, you know.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
But yeah,
You know,
bro, I'm
he
definitely.
trying to get his content.
Hey, he did his thing, man. He did his thing. You know what I'm saying? It was a very interesting documentary that he made. You know, I'm trying to come out there and do
For
my own
sure.
thing. You know what I
You
mean?
know,
I'd love to go out there and meet some of the real
they
people. I know
they ain't fucking with the shit you doing.
this is the thing, man. Look, I know that certain people don't really feel my thing. I really don't mean any disrespect with it, but at the same time, it's like I'm trying to just
That's
like
why I be trying to tell people like Trap Blue he only put what he see, bro. Like
this is the thing, man. You know what I mean? I want to try to come out there and almost like put some people on. You know what I'm saying? Use my platform to put some shine. Definitely on the positive side of things too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's not the
like
negativity.
definitely you come out here, we do a motherfucking vlog or something, that bitch gonna go viral.
Hmm.
That bitch going.
Hey, especially you know what I'm saying. Especially if we get the females on me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
For sure, you know
trying to
they
do.
gonna love it. I'm telling you.
I was getting a lot of love in LA, man. I went to LA to meet Link with No Jumper and Adam 22 and them a few weeks back, and it was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't used to that. I was all sorts of porn stars and shit on me, bro. It was crazy.
yeah. I've been trying to tap in with Adam. I ain't really had no like direct contact with him. I've been talking to his like assistant with him,
Mm.
trying to work some shit over the dude.
I'm gonna mention you to him, man, because like I'm gonna tell him that you're
For
the
sure,
next one
yeah,
up. It's
definitely
gonna
put
be
him on me,
big.
man.
Because the thing with Adam is he gets on people early, and I feel like if he taps in with you early, you're gonna be another one of those people that
Yeah, like I'm
blows
be
up.
one
And
of them regulars.
he was
Cause
at day
I got
one.
like real life stories. Like I got real life shit of people like people wouldn't even know. Like it's so much shit I've never said like before, like in interviews and shit. Like cause I really like never like thought to say it. Like cause a lot like the FYBJ Mains and all them motherfuckers be doing telling their stories and shit. Like it's real life shit I could have just said. It ain't even incriminate nobody. Like none of that shit. Like I went to
What
school with like ops and shit. People big ops to the internet and everything.
what do you think of FYBJ Main, man? He's be doing his whoops and talking all reckless about
You
all
know,
type of
he did
things.
a couple stories and shit on me and everything. Like I I fuck with some of the shit he be doing, but I don't be fucking with some. You know, he a comedian to me. That's why I take it. He just doing this comedy.
I feel like he's one of the first people out of Chicago to really kind of do the whole comedy thing well. Like he kind of blew
Yeah,
up.
but
Like he
I was
must
just
be.
gonna say he doing it definitely well. He definitely doing it well. That's
That's the
the one
thing.
thing I give to him.
It's a new thing, man. I feel like it's a whole new lane, the kind of like street comedian thing, and he kind of one of
Yeah,
the
it's
first
like
people to
yeah,
do it.
that's I feel like that's what he pushing. Like 'cause I see he doing interviews and shit like say cheese and shit now. So that he found him a lane. Like everybody got their own lane. Like
Mm. So, like, who else are you fucking with from Chicago? Obviously, there's a lot of different people from different areas. Like, someone right now that I'm listening to a lot is Tay Savage. But like,
I'm fucking with this the only people I fuck with because I don't even fuck with rappers because these rappers in Chicago be so fake and a fool like. But this who I listen to right now. I listen to that boy Honeycomb Brazy. He ain't
he's
even from
hard.
Chicago, but this who I listen to. I listen to Honeycomb Brazy right now. I listen to THFG Baby right now. And who else? Who else? I'm missing. My boy Fly Nari. I listen to Fly Nari and my boy OG Stevo. He an upcoming artist in Chicago. He going crazy right now.
I'm gonna have to go and check a few of those names out, man. And not a couple of
For
those are not on my
sure.
radar, so I gotta go check
Definitely.
into it.
But I fuck with them for sure. Them only
Mm.
people I'm really listening to right now cause them niggas that hit me up and been real with me and shit. Like I done had other rappers hit me up, but they ain't never stand up on their business type shit. Like they just was just talking.
A lot of people, it happens to me too, man. A lot of people be hitting you up with a little, yeah, hey, what's up? And then they just kind of, you know what I'm saying? They're looking for their little moment.
Yeah.
But so like who historically, like, I know you said you grew up around a lot of big names, you know what I'm saying? I know you got certain stories you're saving for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the big interview, for the Oprah interview or something. But like, you know what I'm saying? Who are some people you came up around and like in a positive way, you know? I don't know what your relationship was like with Vaughn, or like I know you've mentioned a few names
Well,
of
Vaughn, I
people
knew
from the
Vaughn
hood.
since folks had a haircut. Like I was a shorty. Like I knew him because I moved in there since 2002. So and I used to like we used to the park we everybody used to be in like the first it's called the first park. We used to play kickball, all type of shit up in there, like baseball, all type of shit. So and
He,
I always knew Vaughn, like he was always motherfuckers ain't play with him.
he seems like, look, for what I do, man, I've watched damn near hundreds of hours of Vaughn's interviews, IG lives, and if I got one
The
thing
folks
from
are
him,
his folks was a real ladies man, like real
yeah,
smooth talker.
for
Like
real, he seems charismatic as hell.
for sure. Folks
So
was
he
a
was a
real
real ladies
smooth
man.
talker. Definitely ladies man. Every female
Okay.
want to be with him, man. If
Hey,
he ain't
listen.
have
I ain't trying to. This is kind of pause, but like he was a handsome dude. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like that, but like you know what
for
I'm saying. He's a handsome dude, like with the you know what I'm
okay,
saying, with the hair and
for
everything,
sure.
man. He you know what I'm saying. He had good style, man. I probably dyed my hair trying to replicate Von at a certain point. You know what I mean?
You know, broski, you know, he's one of one for sure.
So like, how did Von's kind of success really change the way people looked at O Block? Because like Chief Keef really blew O Block up, but I feel like it was Von that really made O
Yeah,
Block really
Vaughn like
cool.
made it like he gave us the chance to see the industry shit. Like Keith brung it up, but you know he ain't take the hood with him for real.
Mm, mm. Yeah, that's the
But you know
crazy thing.
Vaughn really showed us how that the light of this shit.
That's
Like
like,
when Vaughn blew up, I wouldn't even like I was one of the ones like when he blew up, I ain't even want to come around because I seen everybody else starting to come back around that went around and all that, like, and I was always one of the person like I don't want no man to say like I gotta come back to leech. I want to make my own name type shit.
So like when
So
Von
when
was
I
having his
like
success, was a lot of people kind of coming back around trying to like
hell
soak up
yeah, hell
the
yeah,
limelight.
hell yeah.
Mm.
So I was talking to Von through the background, me and him just texting and shit on Twitter. I'm telling him like how proud I am. I know how he came from. Like I even watched bro get booked one day. Like he got stuck. You know when they put the new sidewalk on the floor.
Mm.
Like he was getting chased by the police. Like he got caught up in it. Like I'm looking at bro right out my window get caught by the police type shit.
It seems like the cops really had a real, you know what I'm saying, a real hard on for Von. Like, they were all up in his business. You know, even before a lot of the shit went down, it seems like,
yeah,
know
the police don't like they don't like us. The police don't like us.
I feel like
They trying to find any way to bring us down.
people say in Chicago, the police, they're like their own damn near their own gang in their own right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they is.
Like, the cops in Chicago, like, keep it real. Are they kind of like, kind of shady? Like, they set you up, plant some shit on you type shit?
Hell yeah. Shady as fuck, do shady shit. Like, when I was a kid, police officer tried to get me to touch that gun type shit. Like, they put me in a car type shit. But then when they finna let me out the car, they act like they checking the seat, then pulled out the gun. Like, this your gun type shit.
Wow.
Like, fuck you know damn well that ain't my gun, bro. That's your fucking gun. Stop playing with me.
You
They try to be funny and shit.
You said when you were a kid, like your mom used to like give you advice. Like, what was there ever a conversation with your mom of like, you know, be careful for the police? Like, she must have warned you and said like you got to watch out for these police as well as these other
Yeah,
kids.
like for sure. Like she was so gangster and shit, like around her time and shit. So before I ever was like seeing shit, like I was seeing like her friends and shit do shit like shoot at motherfuckers and shit. So me seeing her friends and shit do shit, like that just it woke me up to already be prepared for the shit.
You know what? It seems like in Chicago, man, it's one of the few places in America where it's like the females be gangster too. You know what I'm saying? You got a few drill rappers that like I'll be listening to.
Yeah, the females definitely be gangster.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So when like what's the situation?
They definitely gangster.
When you're a young dude and you're kind of dating, like, are you really trying to rock with a bitch that's gangster, or is it like that ain't really the type of female you want to mess with?
It ain't gonna lie, it depends. Like, cause I'll be like, I ain't gonna lie, if Mellow Bucks, you see this, I want to.
Hey,
I had to throw that in there because I like the little gangster bitch though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, Mellow Bucks is fine, but I don't think I could handle that.
But I like the little soft, little side girls too. But the gangster girls be really soft for real. You just gotta get them now.
I feel like you got to be a bit gangster yourself to handle a gangster girl. I don't think I got it in me.
For sure.
I feel like she gonna, you know what I'm saying, she gonna be the man in the relationship. If that's me, I feel like I ain't gonna have.
No. No female never think they the man.
Nah.
It's up to the nigga to make them feel like that.
Yeah, that's true. So like, I ain't gonna get too into your business, man. But like, you know what I'm saying, what's your situation when it comes to dating? Like, what sort of chicks do you look out for in Chicago?
Like, I ain't really been into like dating Chicago women for real.
Is it too messy?
Because because Chicago women, you don't know like what's their agenda for real. Like they could be with you for one thing, like they can be trying to set you up, all type of shit. Like you don't be knowing like motherfuckers' history and what's their agenda for real.
They be back.
So I just really be trying to stay off Chicago women because it been a lot of niggas died fucking with these women.
That's what they call backdooring, right?
Yeah.
So that's a real thing that happens a lot. Like females just be trying to set dudes up.
Hell yeah. For some money, hell yeah, they'll do anything.
Keep it real, man. Has a female ever tried to do that to you?
I got back door before.
Damn, what happened?
Like it was I was on the low end type shit, and me and my homies and shit, we was chilling in this building type shit. We was chilling with some females and shit. So the females like tell us like we finna go to the store type shit because the gas station like across the block type shit. So they go to the store and shit, Like 2 minutes later, some niggas come through the building shooting and shit. So we trying to run in the motherfucking crib. We end up running in the girls' crib. We bang on they shit. They mama opened the door, but we call them like, where y'all at? Woo, woo, woo. We call them, where y'all at? Woo, woo, woo. We went to the store and all that. Woo, woo. But we looking out their mama window at they ass the whole time, talking to the dudes out the window.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's the thing. That's always something I'm worried about, man. Like, I'll keep it real with you, bro. Like, I'm single. Like, I broke up with my girl like a little while ago this year, and like, I'll be dating new girls, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always nervous. Like, some shit's gonna pop off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I get a lot of scary messages and all sorts of shit from people, and like, I gotta be careful out here too. You know?
yeah. You definitely got to be careful.
Mm.
You know, you really lit out here, man.
Hey, bro, it's crazy. I'll be real with you, bro. Like, sometimes I find it hard to even like comprehend like what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I've become so famous online and like in this world that like it's scary. You know, I don't know who knows me, who's trying to get a piece of me, all that.
That shit crazy, man.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. But that's the thing. Like, I'll keep it real with you, bro. I never expected it to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? It's weird to me too.
Right. It's all God doing. Like he got you doing what you need to, man.
Oh man, I would have never expected it. I don't know if you saw my Instagram, but I went and did like a motivational speech in a UK prison recently.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, bro, I was lit in the prison, bro. I went in the prison. I was famous in jail, bro. It's crazy.
People want to hear that, man. People want to hear it.
It was mad, bro. But you know what I'm saying? That was me. I was trying to do something positive, like really trying to speak to the you know, the kind of dudes that like are in the situations that I talk about in my videos. You know, thank God that I'm not in those situations. But like, if I can give some advice, and like I was trying to teach these guys, like when they get out, they can make content, they can make videos.
Yeah,
the whole option for them, you know.
For sure. Is that you trying to get people the game? Like I'm trying to be like you. Like I'm trying to get them plaques on the wall like you.
Hey, bro, you're going to get there, man. I know it's loading. I feel like next year is going to be a big year for you. People just got to wake up. You know what I'm saying? It takes a little time.
Yeah, I'm definitely finna wake them up, man.
I know that, like, you're still on your journey. So, like, right now, you're just focused on, like, you know, filling up your cup and, like, getting to where you need to be. But, like, do you ever think down the line, like, things that you would want to do to, like, give back or, like, things that you could maybe,
I'm definitely, like, once I start really getting in the dope with this music, I'm gonna start doing like giveaways with my hood. Like I'm real cool with the pastor by my hood. His name Pastor Corey Books. I'm gonna make sure I link up with him to get back to all the kids and shit. Like I'm not taking care of no grown men. Like anything anything I'm gonna do for my hood is gonna be always for the kids.
That's good, man. It's good to have that positive focus, you know, even in the early stages. Like, I feel like that's a motivator for you to go harder, even when you're still loading up and you're still putting the wheels in motion. Like, you're trying to do positive shit long term.
Yeah, like the past and also because the pastor, like when I was young, he always kept me out of trouble. Like he used to let us come to the church. We used to spend the night in the church type shit. Like we used to stay at the church and spend the night. Because we had a basketball rim, everything up in there, play hoop, all type, play game, video game. It was like a good place to just get out the hood. For real.
That sounds fun, man. That sounds like a party, you know, all night just shooting hoops, playing games.
And you know, he opened up a big community center now, so he getting bigger than what he was. As I get bigger than I am, it's only right for us to come together.
That, you know what, man, if I ever do come to Chicago, man, which I want to do, like that's the type of shit I want to get involved in too, man. So if I come over
there, like we definitely can do that. Like I even got this number, like we can definitely set all that up.
Hey, that would be lit, man, because I'm trying to give back. Like I say, the talk I just did at the prison, like that's the first thing I've done, and it felt so good, man. I want to do more.
You know they gonna salute you so hard just for coming back to the hood and doing that. Like you ain't that'd be like you ain't like all these other motherfuckers that just want to do videos about the guys and everybody. Like you really came and showed your face in Chicago and really gave back to the people. Like that you gonna be forever respected, bro. I'm gonna tell you that for sure.
Well, bro, 100%, we're going to make that happen, man, because I feel like, you know, I've gotten to where I've gotten, and now I'm trying to think of positive things that I can do. So when I come over there, I want to come this year, or in 2024, in the next year, and I want to make that happen, bro. That would be sick. Hey, you gone quiet again on me, man. I think the same thing happened again. Is it? Can you just check?
Hear me?
Yeah, yeah, that's better. That's better. Thank you.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, we got to make that happen. So, like, do you spend time in a lot of other cities? Like, do you go to LA and
yeah,
Miami and shit?
yeah. Like, I spending like a hell of time in Atlanta. I
That's where
spend
a
a
lot of the
lot of
music
time in
game is,
Atlanta.
right?
Yeah, that's why I go to like focus when I ain't trying to be in Chicago.
It seems like a lot of
But
people do that. Like Dirk, Von, like a lot of people. That's the hub where they go to kind of focus.
yeah, cause it's so easy just to get connect with producers and everything, like all type of shit. Like I had like even Zaytoven hit me up. Like I used to be watching them when I was little and shit, like with Gucci Man for like niggas like Zaytoven to be hitting me up. Chop Squad DJ, he was locked in with Vaughn with all his music to hit me up and trying to work with me and shit. That shit just make me even want to go harder.
Man, Zaytoven's a proper legend when it comes to Atlanta and like trap music. It seems like the Atlanta wave, that like 2006 Atlanta wave, like Gucci and Walker, that shit really influenced Chicago, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. Especially Walker.
Like
Yeah.
with those days, like 2008, 2010, like in Chicago before drill was even a thing. Like, was everybody just listening to like trap Atlanta music?
Yeah, motherfuckers listen to Gucci, Jeezy, all that shit.
OJ the Juice
It was
Man.
yeah, all that shit. Like we had a couple like old rappers like Twista and shit like that, but motherfuckers weren't really playing that. But the old motherfuckers.
Do people in Chicago, like, I know Kanye is from
But
Chicago,
remember, what
but
a lot
like,
of people don't know too, when I was young, hold on, my fault, bro. But like a lot of people don't know, like when I was young, Rusky, like Chief Keef always been rapping. Like we always had Chief Keef to listen to. Y'all, they had like the other people, like they ain't had like Chief Keef was rapping like on MySpace and all that shit. Like he had songs on that. Like before he ever went viral for the song that he did go viral. Like he had a song like My Pot and Them. This song, you look the song that was called Chief Keef, My Pot and Them. Like that was one of the biggest songs he had going around the block. Like, but it didn't go global, but it was just on the block. And he said every guy name that was with him like to the day to till he died. Like he said everybody name. He said King Von, Chief. He said King Von. He said T Roy. He said everybody name up in that song.
so like, keep it real, man. So like, when Chief Keef started rapping, like, you know what I'm saying, no one was really doing it like that where you're from. Like, were people
Hell
kind of looking
no,
at him crazy? Like, what are you doing?
hell no. Like I went to school with his sister, so I knew like he was finna take off with the shit. So he was giving like we was getting all his music and shit before everybody else. Like his mixtape and shit. Like we was getting this mixtape signed and shit, the CD versions.
Damn, that's
So
crazy. That's probably worth a lot of money now if you still had one of
I
those. And
swear to God, I just tell about my what's my Chief Key CD with it's signed and everything. It's an original copy.
bro, you gotta find that, bro. You might be able to auction that off, bro, for a few bands. That's definitely
For
valuable
sure.
now.
For sure. Like
They need to
me
open
going to
up like a
school with his
museum.
sister, being like my teacher started seeing how big he was getting. So my teacher started talking about Chief Keef and shit.
That's crazy. When your teacher's talking about Chief Keef, you know something special's coming.
Yeah, for sure. So we already know what was coming. Then like when it was coming, like we just seeing Sosa I'm seeing Sosa on the block and shit. He just standing and shit. I'm just seeing the shit. I'm like, hey, yeah, he finna make it. He made me like want to start rapping type shit, but I never like started doing it type shit.
So were you? I don't know the exact ages, but like, were you a little bit younger than Chief Keef? Like, were you kind of looking up to him?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm his sister age. Like we probably like 4 years from him or some shit. I'm
yeah,
like,
that must
yeah,
have been
man,
crazy. Like, as a
yeah,
kid, seeing him do that, like getting big, getting signed, like doing the
hell
big
yeah. Like
deal.
I really think a lot of shit, bro. See, like people don't even know, like Dirk. I seen like Dirk and shit after he got locked up and shit. He had to cut his dreads and everything. Like I met Dirk after like around that time. Like he came up on my block. I guess the police hit the block. I guess shootouts, whatever, hit the block. Dirk had to hide and all type of shit. His clothes was dirty, like he had to run from the police and shit. Clothes was dirty, like. But my cousin from that lived in my hood, like this is Dirk can get in no trouble around this time. He just freshly out. He deal with Def Jam. So my cousin she see him handling the car some shit, so she bring him to our crib. My mama like, well, my mama, she ain't trying to get put out for no fucking body. She like, man, I don't give a fuck who he is. Who don't give a fuck who he is. Why he bring him here? Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm like, man, that's dirt. That's dirt. That's dirt. You can't just send him out here. So my mama, she let him make a phone call, whatever. His people meet him. He gone. So that was always like little big shit that like I always thought of like, damn, motherfucker did help out some Merc.
That's the thing. You came up rubbing shoulders with these like people from history that went on to be great. You know what I'm saying? You're witnessing that, and that's kind of rubbing off on you. So
Yeah. I wonder. I always like wanted the Smirk remember that shit. Like, I know type shit. I know he can't forget that shit.
That's the thing. People never
that was
forget
around
the early
the time.
days.
Yeah, that was the time he couldn't get in no trouble. Like he was just getting out of jail from his little shit he had going on, his haircut, all type of shit. Like he couldn't even get in no drama around that shit like that. Like around that time, probably could have fucked his career up type shit. I just want to know if folks still remember that shit type shit.
Bro, I reckon he does, man. I reckon he does. Like, I feel like them early moments, like when you go on to become very successful, like those early moments, and then people that looked out for you, man. I feel like that shit really has an impact on you.
Yeah, bro.
Were there anybody like you when you were coming up, like people that really looked out for you and like, you know what I'm saying, protected you or like saved you from a difficult situation? Like you probably look back and think, damn, that person.
My mama friends, they had kids and they was like always around me type shit. So one of my mama friends was like I could say that's like my blood. Like I ain't gonna say friend like blood. It's L.A. Capone. The first day I met L.A. up in McDonald's across the street from my hood. First day I met L.A. My mama brought me to L.A. She told him, "This my son right here. Make sure you always look out for him." So ever since then, LA always looked out for me. LA Capone, I rest his soul, rest that blood. He always like I used to be walking on 71st with this nigga, one of my cousins, shit. Like the niggas on 71st, they be like, "Who the fuck is that? We finna get on his ass type shit." But LA, then I see LA with him. He be like, "Nah, that's my people now. Leave him alone." So I go on Front Street. I'm on Front Street. Motherfucker, like, who the fuck? Yeah, he from, hey, that's my people now. They ain't nobody ever fuck with me because LA used to always, that's my people now. Like, I ain't really have to get real about shit because I know if LA around, I'm straight.
Man, rest in peace to L.A. Capone. That I feel like that was a really tragic loss for Chicago because I think a lot of people were looking at him like the next big star.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He had potential.
He definitely was going to be big.
There's been a lot of people like that over the years, man. I feel like that's one of the saddest parts of following Chicago drill music is like so many people that I feel like were just on the cusp of something great and could have really done something special, and people just be losing their lives too young out there, man. It's really messed up.
For sure.
You know, I don't know if you ever spent much time with people like Rondo Number 9.
Oh yeah, I've been around Number 9. I've been at Kyle's Number 9, all type of shit. Shorty, like he pulling up with C-Day, all type of shit. Like I've been really around these people. Like,
man, that's crazy. That's the thing. It's like, you know,
these are like back in around that time. C-Day, I used to be around on Front Street with my boy Diafro and shit. My boy Diafro and his brother Lil Savage, they both in jail. They caught a case like a long while back for they say they killed somebody and shit, you know, over a code or some shit like. But they was from Front Street. I used to always be hanging because we went to the same school and shit. So we used to go on Front Street and shit.
Was school like in Chicago, man? It seems like a lot of people kind of know each other from school and from way back. It sounds like I don't heard stories of like Von being at school with this person and that person. Like when you go to school in Chicago, it damn near sounds like a Chirac music video or something. What was that like?
Yeah, it's like especially high school is like you find out like real like who people is for real. Like I had people that I've been to grammar school with, all type shit. Went up we O block crazy, we O block to the real. But then we get in high school, niggas switch sides, niggas start hanging with the other side, all type of shit. Like it was just a lot of weird shit going on around that time. The high school shit, it was just you don't know like who with who.
I done heard a lot of lyrics and stories and shit from people like Vaughn or even Herbo that like it seems like there's around an age in school where like people start bringing guns to school and shit kind of gets super real.
Hell yeah, motherfuckers bring guns to my school. Hell yeah.
Like that's the crazy thing is that like you know nowadays like you know you hear stories from I mean like I'll keep it real man, you hear stories of like you know Columbine, like crazy white kids shooting up the school, but it's like it sounds like in Chicago bringing guns to school. That's an everyday.
That's occurrence. A regular because it's so easy for us to bring guns to Chicago. All it got to be one person go up in the school, open the side door, some shit. Then you in there with your pipe. Motherfuckers ain't that crazy to start shooting up a motherfucker, shooting up a school. They got that motherfucker for their protection because they know the ops there, and they gonna try to get on their ass.
So like they ain't trying to shoot up the school, but is it like they got the gun for kind of on the way to and from school to make sure they get safely?
For they can move.
Damn, like, that's crazy.
Like I had hella fights in school, like hella fights, motherfuckers get jumped on all type of shit.
Man, that's the thing. In the UK, like I went to, I look, I didn't grow up too tough, but I didn't go to private school or anything. I went to like a normal UK school, and fighting was always a big part of school. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to fight in school. But the idea of someone having a gun in school was just in the UK. We ain't really got guns like that, so that ain't even within your comprehension. So like that's everyday danger you're dealing with, man.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Well, listen, man, we've been talking for like damn near an hour now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've got to know you better. You know, I'm really just like trying to show some love and support, you know, the new generation of artists coming out of O Block, man. And Chicago is a very special place for music. And I feel like, you know, we got to show love to the people that are coming through.
Right. And to all the fans, like, I really need y'all support. Like, I really need, because I'm really doing this shit all off the muscle by myself. I really need y'all to run my YouTube up. Like I really need y'all to go to that motherfucker and subscribe. I'm going to show a lot of love.
Hey, seriously, I'm putting a spotlight on you, on Derky, because I feel like you're going to be the next big artist to come out of O Block. There's a lot of really great people coming out of O Block, people up and coming. I know that you're rocking with Ike and like other artists, you know what I'm saying, that come from your area. But like, you're somebody whose music's like really affected me, man. A couple of your songs that I've always had on repeat over the past year or so. Bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to show some love. Next time you drop something, bro, let me know. I'm finna put my support behind it. I want to show some love. And anytime you want to hop in, have a conversation, you know what I'm saying, have a debate. If you got something you want to promote, if you got something that you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, get my opinion on. If I done something you ain't like and you're trying to pull me up on it, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm always a phone call away, bro. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm supporting what you're doing, bro. Anytime you want to talk, I'm here.
For sure, bro. We locked in, bro. Thank you, bro.
Hey, love for that, bro. Appreciate that. I'm gonna catch you soon, yeah?
Yeah, you'll definitely, we're gonna talk for sure.
Appreciate it, man. All right, I'm gonna catch you soon, yeah?
All right, bro.
Take care, bro. Okay, people, that was the Derky interview. I know there's people in the chat. Hang on. There's people in the chat talking about, who is this? We ain't put their name, bro. I was trying to keep it mysterious, but that was Derky, man. Derky, I feel like he's about to be the next big artist coming out of O Block, man. His song, Bleeding It, is one of my favorites. Obviously, I can't play it for copyright reasons, but let's tell you what, let me pull it up. Just pull up a little, like... It's really one of my favorite tracks, like, when it comes to Chicago music, like modern Chicago music. We're gonna run this and then I'm gonna hop off.
O Block THF, we gon' bleed in. They let Muda out the fans, we gon' keep winning. And they claiming it's some Tuka, but got season. And that's the fan shit. And it's crazy, I can't even trust my man's bitch. Niggas get up in the gym, they get the sand shit. I seen niggas walking loose, they get their mans hit. I seen niggas get in jail, they get the sand shit. Well, I ain't saying shit. And the niggas call you brother, knowing they don't love you. When you get up in the gym, they don't have shit for you. I thought niggas love you. I got niggas in the fans, can't trust they homies. And when it come to business, I'ma stand right on it. These niggas talking tough, I'm killing just like Tony. I'm going out like Tony. You want it, pull up on me. Oh, I had King, pull up, get up on you. I don't think you want it. Oh, block THF, we gon' bleed in it. They let Muda out the fans, we gon' keep winning. And they claiming it's some Tuka, but got seasoned. And that's some fan shit. And it's crazy, I can't even trust my man's bitch. Niggas get up in the gym, they get the sand shit. I seen niggas walking loose, they get their mans hit. I seen niggas get in jail, they get the sand shit. Well, I ain't saying shit.
Spread rumors through the trenches like I'm one of them. Went against his word 1,000 times, I sure don't wanna kill him. Forgot that I had words, but they ask questions, I'ma steal them. Acting banana around this bitch, I look for them to pill them. Hey, the little don't feel the same, niggas moving iffy. Posting rappers and eating dick just so they could get a mission. Feds tagging Derky comments, telling them come and get me. Coming deep when the label said I'm a liability. I see him hang around who lit trying to boost his image. Tried to sign me for 10 racks and that's then in my pendant. Low hand old striping, fucking all the opposition. Won't say no name, but I know a sis that fucked up brother killer. I say it with my chest out, I'm really one of them niggas. And they can't take that from me, I did my entire sentence. You know what you know, so I don't speak on nation business. They been faking about that love, so I don't get offended.
Oh, block THF, we gon' bleed in it. They let Muda out the fans, we gon' keep winning. And they claiming it's some Tuka, but got seasoned. And that's some fan shit. And it's crazy, I can't even trust my man's bitch. Niggas get up in the gym, they get the sand shit. I seen niggas walking loose, they get their mans hit. I seen niggas get in jail, they get the sand shit. Well, I ain't saying shit.
Hard, man. It's one of my favorite songs. The new generation of the block, man. Sick. Right. Make sure you go and follow Derky, man. Subscribe to his channel. It's a banger, you know what I'm saying? He's just loading up, man. He's just getting started. What's that? It's got 16K. This early days, man. We're early, all right? We're early to the party. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody got opportunities to be early to some of these big Chicago rappers, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all are 10 years late to the Chicago drill wave. So you can grab your early tickets right now. Go and subscribe to Derky. Throw Derky on the Spotify, man. That's my guy right there. And, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to do this little interview. We're going to be doing more stuff like this, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep the streams going. We're going to keep the vibes going. It's going to be lit. So tap in with Derky. Hope you enjoyed that quick little interview. And I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see all about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm got a whole lot of stuff loading. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Chat to you soon. We're out. Bang.